First time playing 2K16. Oh, I'm. Oh shit. Wow. Great intro. Really motivating.
In the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta catch my wind. I practice 31 days a month, and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score was pointless. Say it now, you slacking. They go pretending. My actions are real chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back there, win it. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold a city down. Anyhow, they gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they've been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent, you gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul, your score I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning, road winning.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. Boy up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I gon' putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I gon' putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I gon' putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q. Hey, boy up on the land.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean, this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and OKC. Free agency at the end of the season. Shaq, if you're in his shoes, what sort of things are you considering right now?
Well, he's the biggest player to hit unrestricted free agency since LeBron's decision. So my question to him is, when, where?
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
No good from Valanciunas. To the paint. It's deflected. Durant kicks to Adams. Ibaka outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. DeRozan against Durant. Now Lowry. Valanciunas dishes to DeRozan. Off on the layup. Pass to Westbrook. With the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often, especially when he's open. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Durant, and it's blocked. It's DeRozan with the drive. Get 1 for 3 from the field.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's at fault.
Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to fit.
Kicks to Carroll. The feed to DeRozan. The dish to Durant. To the wing right side. Roberson the pass to Durant. For 3, Westbrook, and that one's good. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Count that one.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Out to DeRozan. All sorts of time. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
Now, here's Lowry. Patterson a screen on Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot from 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Kyle Singler.
Here's Kanter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Luis Scola.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body. Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter.
Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Scola sets a screen for Ross. Dishes it to Biyombo. 44 seconds left in the first. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Now, here's Joseph. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Here's Singler. Toronto grabs the miss.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
And the basket by Scola.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
They need this, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Raptors lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And power forward.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro value utility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. For 3, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Westbrook drives in. Again, the Thunder score.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Oklahoma City shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Morrow kicks to Roberson. To the middle. Morrow the best to Adams. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now running, here comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
No good. Nice D from DeRozan. Raptors with the lead. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. And DeRozan. Here we go. And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 6.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation. Really looks to box out. Strong vertical. Might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Clock at 4. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Westbrook, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor, he's checked in for Adams. Ibaka comes in for Kevin Durant. Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. That's good. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Down low. And the jam by Ross.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
The runner. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Cantor. Here's Waiters, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
The Raptors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. That is good. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Now the pass to Powell. Here's Scola. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Ibaka goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Ibaka's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Ross with it. Singler covering. Here's Powell. The three-pointer no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Pass to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Ibaka. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. He's got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Foy. And a great job by the D contesting that shot. So a tie game here as we finish the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside Lowry, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Adams, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
That free throw missing.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game. Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Again, the miss by Lowry.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Shoots from 12. That one wide left.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Durant for 3. Out to Ibaka. For 3, Westbrook. Pass to Robertson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Westbrook.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Westbrook again missing.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 5. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
From 12 feet out, here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant for 3. But he stays with it. Westbrook double team. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Westbrook. 13 points, And a couple of nice steals, too.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play. You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams, and it's Waiters in for Serge Ibaka. Lowry against Westbrook. Feeds it to Powell. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Nice work there coming off the screen. Powell's got 7.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
1:49 left in the third. Lowry has the open look. From outside off. Powell, the pass to Joseph. Here's Patterson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Thunder leading by 7. Westbrook dishes to Morrow. Shot is no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Patterson a screen on Durant. Here's Joseph. Here's Patterson. No good with the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Singler, he's checked in for Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. Terrence Ross comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Oklahoma City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Scola against Durant. Scola kicks to Joseph. Shot clock at 5. And yes, sir, that one drops. Joseph's got his first points in this one.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now, here is Foy. Guarded closely. Stolen by Joseph. It's his first trip to the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Good on the second free throw. And Kanter wide open. He shoots. Off the mark, and the drop continues. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thunder out in. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Joseph in at the point. He kicks it to DeRozan. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Valanciunas.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Joseph, the pass to Carroll, and it's blocked by Adams. Pitches to Waiters. And Voigt kicks to Waiters. Here's Adams. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carroll passes to Ross. Baseline try, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Patterson, the screen. Here's DeRozan. No good. That would have tied it.
When I tell you, the Raptors really were befuddled with how that series went. I mean, they just never got things going and became the first team to get swept with home court advantage in the playoffs since 2011.
And he's able to get it back. Valanciunas against Adams. Here's Lowry. But they get it back. Kicks it to DeRozan. To tie it up. He feeds it to Valanciunas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And guys, you look at the Raptors last season and how they stumbled at times. You can see that they would have trouble in the postseason with the way they were constructed. I don't think anybody saw a sweep coming, but that's where it ended up being.
And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Ibaka, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ibaka against Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
You know, talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his post game. The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
Durant's checked in for Dion Waiters. Screened by Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Westbrook against Lowry. Westbrook can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 3. Lowry with the ball. Patterson, the screen. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Ball's knocked loose. Carroll, no one around him. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the basket good. 19 points for Russell Westbrook.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
A little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that.
Spacing.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Lowry gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Adams, and he slams it one-handed.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And the Raptors call time here. They're leading by 1. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Carroll, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And DeRozan throws it down. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Roberson gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 1.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Lowry against Westbrook. Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. Patterson a screen on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. Money!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
He dishes it to Ibaka. Pass to Roberson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
26 seconds left in the fourth.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much.
Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no brainer. But, I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan play. DeMar DeRozan. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Well,
and that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan.
Well, that was a good game. I did pretty good for the first time, I guess. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.
Wait, you missed it. Wait, not this one.